Alright, we're live. Perfect. That. Alright. There we go. What's up, guys? I'll try and have better, oh yeah, it's delayed. Okay. I'll try to answer your questions in live time as well as I can. Just so you know. Alright, we should be good. Just learn this. Yeah. Just because of the fact that I just learned that OLL. What's up, guys? How you all doing? I don't know why I just said y'all, but how are you guys doing? Also, what events do you want to see me do? I'm pretty much open to doing whatever right now. Just having fun solving on Saturday. Alright, there we go. You guys shouldn't be able to hear that, right? Desktop's off? Okay, good. You can't hear it. Alright. Oh, oops. Sorry. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, that's delayed. Never mind. Sorry, I'm a little delayed. That's so much better. Like, actually. What's up, Brick Therapy? How you doing? By the way, the messages will appear on the screen. It's got delay. So, just so you know, I'm just reading it off of the live chat this week, so my reaction should be a lot quicker. 15:02. How's everyone's weekend been going? I'm doing well. How about you? I'm doing pretty well. Oh man, I shit that pair really badly. I just learned this case. Yes, sir. By the way, for anyone that's wondering, I'm like just learning OLL because I'm super lazy. So I still don't know full OLL, but I'm learning 2 a day. And I've been doing that for a little over a week. Which is why if I'm ever pausing for like a super long time on OLL, I probably just learned it a couple of days ago. Let's see this. Don't know that one. Nice. Oops. What do you average brick therapy on whatever your main event is? Oh, darn it. What did I do? Come on, man. I locked up so much. 1895. I'm just starting to learn full OLL too. Okay, nice. What cube? Currently I'm using the Weilong WRM V11 with like the whole UV 20 magnet ball core stuff. But I'm really hoping to get the V100 because a lot of people say it's really good, and I want to review it and stuff. I average 130 on Megaminx. I wish I could say the same. I stink at Megaminx. I don't know why. It's the bane of my existence. I am just the worst person on earth at Megaminx. I don't even know why I compete in it. I'm so bad at it. Come on, man. The one G-perm, I don't know. I'm so lazy to learn that. 1890. I have no idea what you're talking about. Thanks, BT Varney. Oh my word. Hey, it says you weren't on. Did you just hop on? I just checked the Discord. That's amazing. Cinema. Alright, 1460. Yeah, I just hopped on. Haha. Lol, it's annoying when you have to search for pieces. I could be doing so well, and then that solve just immediately gets ended by my brain just dying. It just crashes out immediately. It's like, hey, you know what? You're getting a good solve? Well, let's not do that. Yeah, Why did I rotate? Oh no. just got coaching too, and I'm getting cooked a 5x5. I can. I actually kind of like 5x5, but I'm really bad at it. I just kind of picked it up. I'm really slow at it. By the way, for anyone that does big cubes, do you do for the scrambles? Do you actually do the scramble on screen, or do you just like freestyle it? Because if I were doing anything higher than 5x5, I am not doing the designate scramble. That's just no. That's pain right there. That's what it is. Also to the fact that like you can't really get a super lucky scramble on big cubes because there are so many steps and it tends to balance out. Alright. Let's see. I was like 22 on 3, so a lot of room for improvement. Yeah, right now I'm averaging like 15 and a half, probably. $15 to $17. By the way, guys, whenever you're doing a mindless activity, do you listen to something? Or do you just like do you listen to music? Do you listen to videos? What do you do? Where is this? There it is. Oh, wait, why is that there? I just saw the chat pop up, but I need to concentrate on the solve. Okay. That. Can do that. But you guys wouldn't have known that I just learned that algorithm a couple days ago. Oh wait, there's no way. Okay. Okay. 7-0. Yeah, that's not the best time frame. Oh wow, chat exploded. Oh wait, no. I love 5. I just am very slow at it. Nothing. Well. Thanks. Yep. See you Sunday. Wait, send. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was a bit confused there. Yeah, 5 is, it's fun to do. It's just really slow. Like, it seems like it would be really fun if I were fast at it, and I need to practice it, but it's kind of just boring to practice. What should we do? I'm kind of like at a zone where I don't care what I do. By the way, for everyone in my last live stream that said their Dreamcube is the GAN 12, this is the GAN 12 right here. And it's not set up the best, but yeah. Chat, what do you want to watch? Until then, until you decide, I'm doing PRMix. Because nobody can tell me what to do. I also like PRMix a lot. Oh, yay. Megaminx. I will do one single solve. I'm not doing an average of 5. That will take over 20 minutes, I think. No, probably not over 20, over 15. Hoping that didn't show my face. By the way, I'll just have you know that I have no clue what Megaminx notation is. I don't even have a Megaminx thing on this. Yeah, I do not know Megaminx notation. So, I'm just gonna scramble what I feel like. No problem, man. For you only. Also, I don't know. Just Megaminx. I was gonna say something and I just completely lost my words. See, if I were good at Megaminx, it seems like it would be fun because the turning, it's like, it's really fun to turn it, but it's just not the funnest to look. I don't like looking for pieces everywhere. Alright, let's do some inspection for one piece. Okay. Oh, let's go free pair. Blue, red. Okay. I think I do yellow. No. What do I do first? Blue. Blue, purple, green. And then blue, purple. Found it. Orange, purple. Sorry, I have to say this out loud because I don't know the color scheme. Orange, yellow, purple. Orange, yellow, purple. Okay, and then what? Why did I just do that? Green, yellow. Green, blue, yellow. Okay. Where is... What? pink, blue. For anyone that's just joining, I am being subjected to this. Megaminx is not something I do for fun. JK. It's kind of fun. I just don't. White, green, red. White, green. Oh, there it is. Dying right now. White, blue, green. White, blue, green, and white, blue. Red, pink, white. Red, pink, and white. Blue, pink, green. Orange. Purple, blue, orange. Okay, so blue and orange. I apologize to anyone out there that does Megaminx. This is about to be the oddest last layer you have ever seen in your life. But I taught myself Megaminx last layer, so. Oh, the corner's oriented. Okay. Okay, there it is. Yes. There you go. There's your solve. Have you competed in a comp? Yes, I have 4 so far. What's up, Brickosaurus? Just subbed. Thank you so much, Brick Therapy. That I really appreciate that. I've never been told I'm a great guy. Do you know how to solve an 11 by 11? Theoretically, yes, I could solve an 11 by 11. By the way, for anyone that cares, I got 4 minutes, 11 seconds, and 0.64. But I have no Megaminx page, so I've got nowhere to type it in. Do you know how to solve a... Yeah, I'm not answering that question. Number 1, it's not a real puzzle, and number 2, I'm not saying that on stream. I'll say it as a subtle joke to my family and my friends. I will not say it on stream. There's a time and a place for those numbers to appear next to each other. Alright, any other cubes you guys want me to solve? Otherwise, I'm just going to solve Pyraminx. Oof. Just subbed. Thank you so much. Oh my word, guys. Thank you so much. I've already gotten more subs than my video last night. Wait, what the heck? Maybe don't switch V colors mid-solve. Oh, sorry, I'm having trouble with my chair. Don't allow. Oh, gotta go, but that was really fun. I thank you for your kindness. Yeah, thank you so much for coming and subscribing. Oh, darn it. I need a lock in. Oh, wait. Bro, why am I just getting L3E cases? This is so weird. And I'm stinking at them too. I'm just messing them all up. Mm. Why? Minecraft? Okay, I played Minecraft. I'm not a big fan of it because I really enjoy story mode games. And yeah, it felt like I know that the ultimate goal is to kill the Ender Dragon and stuff. Uh, it felt too hard. I know that that sounds so I played it whenever I was younger, and I just haven't really played it. I mainly play story mode games like Zelda and stuff, but yeah, not the biggest fan of Minecraft. Okay. Oof, oh my word. I'm not warmed up. I feel like today is just, I feel like I'm kind of in the mood for Pyraminx, or for 3x3 today. I don't know, Minecraft just never clicked for me. I felt like I made no progress. Yeah, I know it's easy, but I played this whenever I was like 8, which it's probably still easy, and I'm just bad. Oh my word. It's just like one of those things I never got into. Just like like, it's it, yeah. I don't know. How's CC? Wait, what do you mean CC? Oh, I wrong looked it. Oh. Sorry, I'm very confused. What? How CC? Oh. 595 DNF. I am not doing Pyraminx right now because it feels terrible. Let's do 3x3. Actually, you know, I have not done 2x2 in a hot minute. How's chat doing? For anyone that just joined, I'm just doing random events and yapping about stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. I wasn't. Yeah, okay. That's kind of who I thought it was, but yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I've definitely done all of my work and definitely haven't put it off. And definitely read all the reading assignments I was supposed to. Just don't talk to me about school on a Saturday. Man, I'm rusty at Ortega. I think honestly getting good at Pyraminx made me better at 2x2 because I do not. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I messed that up. Whatevs. My brother's doing a Minecraft live stream channel. Yeah, I saw that, but oh, I didn't know if he changed it because last time I looked at it, he had just done like 3. Jeez, this thing is. Oh, he changed it. Okay, so he did. Well, because last time I looked at it, he hadn't live streamed in like years. Hello, Ignis Bednarski. Sorry, I'm really bad pronouncing names. I need to put some faster lube in this thing. I'm new to this stream. Okay, so basically, I've just been solving random puzzles that you guys want me to solve. And, oh, I forgot what I... Oh my word, I forgot that algorithm. Oh my word, what am I doing? Yeah, basically I've just been solving random puzzles. Alright, bye Brachiosaurus. So, I've just been solving random puzzles and then answering whatever questions you guys have. Mainly. I don't really want to answer any personal questions, and I'm probably not going to do a face reveal. So. I think I'm faster. Oh my word, I think I'm faster at Pyraminx than I am at 2x2. Oh great. Oh wait. Also guys, if anyone wants me to switch puzzles, because I'm just kind of bouncing around right now, just leave it down in the comments and I'll probably do at least a solve of it. What are these scrambles? Oh my word. Oh, I've mislooked it. And I don't know the 2x2 version of that alg. Or the good 3x3 version. I just still know the beginner version. I feel like it would be cool to learn CLL, but I'm kind of lazy to do it. Why are you so quiet? Because I have no questions to answer, and I'm mainly just solving for fun. I mean, am I too quiet? Does it feel like odd? I can talk more. I didn't know that people liked me yapping. I just assumed that was just me. Alright, fine, let's yap. My 2x2 is absolutely trash. Well, so the 2x2 isn't trash itself. It's just the fact that I need to lube it, and I don't. Also, I need new lube from the cubicle, which is why, because I need to buy some more DNM37. And I'm not sponsored by them. So that's a very unbiased opinion. My volume was off number. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I didn't think I was being that quiet. I mean, I'm not talking a ton. It's just... Does anyone here actually practice 2x2? I feel like it's a fun event to compete in, but not a ton of people practice it, I don't feel like. And for the people that do practice it, they're just goated at it, so. Oh my word. I just died. This is such a different vibe from solving the 21 by 21, where everyone was commenting like every 2 seconds. I used to have 2x2s, but I tried to magnetize it, but I lost pieces when I tried to take it, and I don't even know where I got magnets. So you just found a random box of magnets, and you're like, yeah, these will work. I mean, respect. I've never modded a cube. Can you make a tutorial for Megaminx? Oh man. I'm gonna say probably not. Because basically all that Megaminx is, I can sum it up really quickly. All that Megaminx is just solving like F2L over and over and over and over again. So you make the star, and then you just solve 1 pair, 2 pairs, 3 pairs, 4 pairs. And then you just keep doing that. You keep making stars and then solving pairs, stars and then solving pairs, stars and then solving pairs. And then I don't even know the last layer. I just made up my own algorithms for it, which are really inefficient. So I'm gonna go and say no on that one because I would not do it justice. And also there are smarter people than me that have probably already made Megaminx tutorials. Oof. Okay, if you don't like F2L, chances are you won't like Megaminx. Hold on a sec. Ugh. I hate having to duck down. Yeah, Megaminx is basically just F2L, but over and 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 over again. So, if you're not an F2L fan, I would not recommend. Does anyone have any comps coming up soon? Oh, nice. Oh. Let's do the third. Oh! Well, that's a first. Oh my word. That was a bit odd. Does it have to be the CFOP F2L or can it be the... Oh, you can do beginner one. Yeah, you can do it beginner way. It's just, you're just still going to be doing the first 2 layers over and over and over again. Walking up. Yeah, no, you don't have to learn. Hold on. I have the chat on my iPad so that I don't have to wait for all the delay. But yeah, no, you don't have to learn full F2L for to be able to do it. By the way, guys, I briefly talked about this before, but you hate CFOP. Okay, well, CFOP is hard to learn. It's so worth it once you do though. I just wanted to mention, if anyone's going to nationals, and I'll probably make a community post about it, but I don't know if anyone actually reads those. I'm going to North American Championships. So if anyone's going there, then I'll see you there. What is your best time on 2x2? It says a 2.36 here. I had a time where I went on a really hard grind for 2x2, and I think it was like a 1.8 or something. Yeah, because CFOP is too hard. I can't remember over 50, Alex. You don't have to use full CFOP. You can just use beginner CFOP in the beginning. But yeah, I'm still learning full OLL. Oh my word. I hate whenever I forget what color. What? Just. Huh? Excuse me? Yeah, even then, I'm still learning Alex, because it's so hard to just learn that many and even be dedicated. But yeah, you can just learn the beginner version. Oh, okay. Random. I'll take a 2-second solve. Y primes on 2x2 are the worst. By the way, for anyone that's wondering that hasn't checked my description, my main event is Pyramix, weirdly enough. I don't know any perm. If you hold on. So if you learn just let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you only learn 6 algorithms, which to be fair does seem like a lot, then you can use beginner CFOP. Okay. 6.05 plus 2. Alright, I'm done with 2x2. 2x2 is not fun enough. Let's do 3x3. There it is. Oh man, what did I just... New OLO? I just learned? Whatever. I just don't know what to do when there's a flipped edge on CFOP. Not a single video explains it. Really? Okay. All I can show you right now, honestly. Just turn into... I should make tutorials. JK, I'm not good enough to make tutorials yet. But, I'll do Blue Cross, or not Blue Cross, what am I saying? I'll do White Cross, because I don't know how many people, what? No, don't start. Hold on. I'll just explain it to you really quickly. So, alright, I've got one right here. So if you have the flipped edge, just like right here, then all you have to do is pretend like you just like sexy it out, basically. So you hold it on any side and sexy it out. And then you have a new case. The only thing you have to make sure that you don't do is, like, I don't know, do this and then put the corner in. Because then you have a new case that's hard. So just make sure that whenever you do that, you don't put this corner in. But yeah, any flipped edge, just like sexy it out or anti-sexy it out. Just make sure not to put the corner in. And then yeah, then you've got this case. So then you can probably set that up. I don't remember how you do beginner F2L. flipped in the top so you can't get the corner on. So you mean like this? If it's like this, or if it's like this, or let me see how do we do this? If it's like this, so that whenever you pair it up, it goes like that, then you hide the corner, I think. Yeah, I think you hide the corner. And so you have the corner right here. Let's say you only have one slot, your open slot. You hide the corner so that this slot comes up, and then you bring this edge right where it's going to come up, and then it's paired up. That's also advanced F12, by the way. So, oops. Let's do that. Alright. So, yeah, that should be it. I did not know that videos didn't show that. I guess I just assumed that they did, but maybe they don't. Maybe they just don't make it super clear on what they're saying. I learned from JPerm, so. You're good, man. Yeah, we gotta do that, and then, of course, that's there, and like that, and 22, 30. How's chat doing today? For anyone that just got here, how are you guys doing? What if the white on the corner sticker is sticking up? Okay. Yeah, I'll show you that in a minute. Hold on. My cube just popped. Oh, well, that might be a little bit hard to... Yeah, that might be a little bit hard to train F2L. If white's on the top, so there are two cases. Let's see, how do I explain this? Because there's not a super definitive way to show this. If you, so, how do I say this? Let's see. If you hold the cube like this, where you've got that slot in your front left, and then if you hide the edge in the back, then what you can do is while it's hidden, you gotta keep the open slot in the front left, hide it in the back, and then what you can do is line this corner up with that edge, see how it's lined up, and then undo that one move, and then it's lined up. But if it's like this, where when you try to line it up and it doesn't work, then you do it in the other direction. So then you'd hold it in the front. in the front right. You hold the open slot in the front right. Hide the edge in the back right. And then do the U2. And then it'll work. But yeah. CFOP is not for you. Maybe try Rue. I mean, Rue's still a valid speed solving method. I personally have never used Rue because I've never felt the need to switch. But if you don't like CFOP, maybe try Rue. I tried Rue also, and it's not for me. So then, let's see. There's a method called like ACT. I want to say. I think it's called like ACT or something. And there are other methods. Like you can keep using the beginner's method, obviously, if that's like I don't want to move out of that one. But there are a lot of methods that you could try. Does anyone here actually use? Does anyone in the chat actually use a method other than CFOP? Or if you use like a method other than Rue even. Because if you use a method other than CFOP, then it's like, okay, you probably use Rue. Oh my word, what is this scramble? That was such a bad solve, considering the fact that it was a free F12 pair. What's up, CR7FTBL and hi Zaxap? Yeah, not surprised if you use beginners, because that's what, if you're not using CFOP or Rue, then you're probably using beginners. But, I mean, it's a valid method. I can solve a 1x1. I can't scramble a 1x1. So, if you can scramble a 1x1, then that's props. Yes, I do remember you, Zaxap. You said that you'd be around here until I had, until I was married, I think. Alright, +2. And it was such a nice solve, too. What's your 3x3 PB single? Oof, 9.30. I actually made a video about it because this scramble was outrageously easy, and my hands were shaking so badly that I got a 9. I really should have gotten like a 7 at least. Let's go. 1406. I'm your #1 fan, by the way. Thank you so much. Also, remember the 11x11 stream. I said I wanted an 11x11 and I got one, but I ate it. Why are we having a fight in comments about who's my #1 fan? I have 117 subs. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel amazing though. Live streaming is a lot of fun. Oof. It was a good solve, and then I did like the 50 AUF. What is happening? What are you guys doing? We're logical people. Okay. Let's go. Just learned that OLL. I'm just looking at the chat right now. I'm not gonna lie, this chat is actually more active than for the 21 by 21 solve. I would love to solve a 21 by 21 if I had $1,500 to throw out the window. What is happening? Oh my word, 3 rotations. Well, now we're getting bad times. What is this? Yeah, I noticed that. BT Barney. Oh, I just realized that you changed your portrait. What's up, Cube for edit? This chat is dying right now. You can't donate because we don't have 500 subs and some other requirement like 3 million public shorts views or something else. Oof. I'm choking now. How do I'm gonna go to the video. Oh, welcome Zach Corrals, and no. I'm gonna go to the video that I was gonna watch, which is my entire screen I went on YouTube. Who is your favorite? If you're talking about favorite subscriber, I'm not saying anything because no. That just feels, number one, rude. And then it also feels just not right. So help me. This chat is going wild right now. Okay. Alright. I deleted all of my video for my first one, I think it says. I am not going to delete my previous videos, even though I'm not a Brawl Stars channel anymore, because I used to be. But I'm not deleting my old videos because it's almost like a courtesy, like what I used to be, kind of, if that makes sense. This is closest thing. Okay, wait. The link didn't work in the chat. I don't think anyone saw it. Wait, I'm gonna give you a shout out real quick. Thank you, Zach Zap. Bro, would you watch if I went live 1v1ing people in Minecraft? Probably. I'm gonna go for real now. Okay, bye, I like games. Good to have you here. By the way, guys, as soon as we get memberships, as soon as we can get donations, I'm live streaming and getting donations for 21 by 21. JK. Kind of. It would be fun. I just decided to stop the timer. Patrick Ponce is live? I actually did not know that. I actually was just on a call with Patrick Ponce about a week or two ago. Oh, come on, man. Whatever, good enough. Just learned that. Hi. Hello, Checkerboard 2121. How you doing? Also, I use Prism Live. You're a W for that. Yeah, Prism Live is also what I use. I'm actually surprised you don't use what was the other one? It's like OB something or something. But I just decided not to do that one because I'm not gaming. Prism just simpler. Yeah, it is. I like Prism a lot. 1442. Do you want tips for sub 15? Currently, probably not, because right now I'm in the middle of doing a lot of things right now. So I actually didn't really talk about this a ton, but I'm currently in the Brandon True training bootcamp. So I already have a lot that I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna say no for right now. Yeah, mainly it's I've been going a lot slower because of I've been doing a lot of F2L drills and mainly a ton of slow solves, which have definitely helped. And then I'm also learning OLL like 2 hours a day. So yeah, right now, no thank you. In the future, possibly. Do not rotate. Just out of curiosity, Cube for Edit, what do you average? Because I'd assume that you average under 15 seconds if you're wanting to give me advice. But, so what do you average? Check this out. Around 12 to 14. Okay, yeah. Yeah, mainly what I'm going for right now, like in the long term, is probably sub 10. Dude. Oh, I know this. Okay, I got it. Wow, that was a sad solve, but I was able to use the OLL, so it's worth it. IDKFI should become an all-rounder because I really want to find a WC event I'm interested in right now. Yeah, funny story about that. I main Pyraminx, which, like, I'm not super great right now. I average, like, low 5 to high 4. But, the reason I actually chose Pyraminx was because there was a competition that I was going to, and I knew that if I practiced really hard, I could make Pyraminx finals, and I've never made it to a finals before. And so I practiced really hard, and I'm like, wow, Pyraminx is really fun. And then that comp got canceled. This was like a month ago. Okay, this is bang. I just learned that OLL last night at 1 a.m. I don't know any dot OLLs yet. Does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, etc.? There's no way I just double rotated for that pair. I really don't know why I won't practice Pyraminx. I think it kind of has a steep learning curve, especially for L4E. But once you actually start to practice, well, it does feel really weird to practice at first, but it does feel really good once you practice it. Is that a Bonkor version? Yes. It's a 20 magnet Bonkor version. Okay, bang. Just learned that OLL. Whew. Anytime there's like, I use Meffert's Pyraminx. I don't even know what that is. So I've heard of Meffert's. I didn't know they made a Pyraminx. And it's leaving my memory. I just use the, whatever, the Weilong. The non-maglev version. Oh my word. Ugh. Do you know Beast Games? Yes, I do. I have watched it. I am very opinionated on it. I do like Mr. Beast somewhat, but I feel like a lot of people that went into Beast Games were not the best contestants. I'm just gonna say that. Wait, what is this? Up. It's double AUF. +2, that's all. Bro's 18 times faster than me. Wait, Soup Timmy was in it. No, Cap. Where? Am I sped? There's no way he was in the smart category. Not to be rude to Soup Timmy, he's just not like it was supposed to be super smart, and then super strong. What was he in then? Was he in strong? Because I know that he lifts weights. Was this just like, is this just like theory? Or is it like proof? Or is it like what? Nice. Okay, jump scare with a cheaty clock. Boo. It's a ShangXiao clock because I don't have a good clock. Watch this, guys. I turned a corner! Woo! Yeah, I do not have a cheaty clock. Sorry to all those people that I just never do clock. Like, actually never do clock. I recently picked up Square One, but no clock yet. I almost just double rotated for that. before. Ah! Hey, new to the channel. Any comps coming up? For me, yes, I will be, hold on. Sorry, checkerboard. It just was saying, like, maybe spam. Yeah, the Moose, not anytime super soon. The newest comp I have right now is National, or not National. Yeah, North American Championship. That's the newest comp I have coming up right now. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get into a comp before that. Yeah, right now it's just looking like North American champs. But right now, I'm really hoping to find a new comp before that, because that's a long time away. Like, I was gonna have this one really good comp, and I was super excited about it, but that got canceled. I made a community post about it, because I wasn't posting at all during that time, because I was really just locked in training for that comp, and then it got canceled due to weather. But yeah, no, nothing super soon. Oh my word, my hands are so cold. Alright, here's a question for you guys. Do you have any Super V1s? I have none. Basically the only Moyu cubes I have is the V11, 20 magnet ball core maglev UV. That's my main. And then I've got the V10, but it's just like the standard version. This is just the magnetic version. And then I have the RSRM 2020. But that's all I have. Oh my word, what is this scramble? What is this scramble? Alright, Super V1 is so underrated. I still have one, and it's just hanging on. Yeah, right now I don't really have any super new cubes other than this V11. I really want to try the V100, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to get that. Don't know that well. Alright, PB 9.30. And I made a video breaking it down if anyone wants to go watch that. It had 2 3 pairs, or 3 free pairs, an X cross, and a PLL skip. And somehow I only got a 9 on it. Like, don't get me wrong, 9 is really good for me. But, I definitely should have gotten better. V100 is awesome. Alright, good. I've heard a lot of amazing things about it, because, for the Brandon True boot camp, then we go into Discord server, and a ton of people are talking about, like, oh my word, this cube is amazing, this cube's amazing, this is my main, this is my main. So yeah, really hoping to get it. By the way, guys, I'm just curious. Don't answer honestly. I don't want you to, like, glaze me or be like, oh, dude, I donate. But just out of curiosity, if we get to the point where I can get donations, would anyone donate? Oh my word, it's so cold. My hands are so cold. Oh my. I just sold that. Yes. I am not eligible for donating. That's fine. Hold on. Yeah, I doubt that many people would, donate. Give me a sec. Or when I'm streaming. Sorry about that. Sister interrupts. Da, da, da. Oh my word. Oh my word. Well, I'll skip. Hello, Galaxy Cubers. How you doing? I love how many people, like, the more subscribers you get, obviously, the more people just join your live streams randomly. But I love whenever some random person just pops into the chat and it's like, hi. You earned a new sub. Oh, nice. Thank you. Oh, let's go. We're at 120. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much. 6 more subs. I'm hoping that we can get to 150 because it would be super cool to do a Q&A. But I also thought that we would get to 110 a lot sooner than we did. So I'm not expecting to get to 150 for a while. Ah! Oh, my hands are so cold. I don't even know why. It's just my left hand is freezing right now. time to break the tension. What does anyone average on 3x3? What does everyone average? Okay. That was it. Like 7.99. Oh man. Okay, so you are crazy fast. Wow. Okay, so you are like a lot faster than me. Goodness. Anyone that averages sub 10, I'm like, oh my word, respect. Because it seems like sub 10 is such a hard barrier. Well, I don't, it probably, to me it seems like it is. Maybe, it's not, and I'm just naive. But anyone that averages sub 10, I'm like, man, that's deep respect. Because that's obviously learning full CFOP, which I'm still trying to do. But then that's also getting good techniques, good F2L, ton of good stuff. Do you think, so I've got a question. Do you think that anyone can get sub 10? Okay, so you think that anyone can't get sub 10? Because I am not an expert on any of this. Obviously, I'm only averaging like 15 on a good day. But it's interesting to ask smart people's opinions. Nobody's talking in chat. Come on, chat. This is a conversation. I'm not a presenter. Alright, what's your best? Yeah, like to me, your F2L is okay for where you are at right now. Just continue with full OLL. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, and also improve some F2L. If you're talking about my PB single, it's 9.30, which I got on an extremely lucky scramble, and I made a video about it. It was like three free pairs, an X cross plus a PLL skip. It was insane. Are you doing full OLL / PLL? I'm learning 4-look last layer. Yeah, so I'm mainly doing 2-look OLL and should almost always be doing full PLL, but for some reason I still haven't learned GD perm yet. So yes, like technically I guess 3-look. Sorry, just had to deal with something real quick. Yo, I just woke up, bro. Holy moly. It's 12:30. What? How late were you up? I was up until like 1 a.m. and I still woke up at 8. No. What? I thought that I learned that one both ways. Like, turns out I didn't. Yo, is 36 second on 3x3 good? It's my PB. If you're on beginner's method, I would say definitely. That's really good. 4 a.m. Bro. Sleep. Holy. Yeah, I would say, it definitely depends on how much time you've been putting in with practice. So if you put in like 10,000 hours and you only had a 36 single, then I'll be like, that's not great. But if you've only put in like a little bit of time, or you still know the beginner's method, then I would say, yeah, that's good. Good is subjective, which means it's depends on who you ask. What's your best single yet? Oh my, okay. I know that people keep joining, but I should just pop that somewhere on the screen later. My best single is a 9.30, and then I made a video about it because it had 3 free pairs and X-Cross. I use beginner and CFOP. Okay, so if you're just getting started with CFOP, then yeah, that's definitely good. But once you like fully get CFOP in your brain, your times are gonna start dropping really quickly. What was that finger trick I just tried to do? Okay. Let's see this. Alright, 16. 4-0. Let's see. 9.3 is nice. Just practice F2L. Soon you'll get around 6. 6 second single? Or average? Because average, I'm doubting you. I'm sorry. Solved my first 6x6, got no parity somehow. Lucky duck? I got like every single parity whenever I solved 6x6. I've ordered GAN 11M Pro, MGC 2x2, Pyraminx, and a timer. Nice. Yeah, Pyraminx is a really fun event. And those are definitely some pretty good cubes that a lot of people like to use. I personally am not a super big fan of the MGC 2x2, but I'm among the minority. Oh. Single, of course. Okay. A 6 second single would be really nice. It's really, I think it's just gonna come down to learning full OLL and then putting in a ton of practice just to get it like solidified in my brain. insert into the front. Oh my word. You think Yi Hank's time of ruling is over? I think it's coming to an end. I don't think it's gonna last for a lot of time longer. I was gonna order again 251M Air, but it was sold out, so I got an MGC instead. Yeah, it's a good cube. Sorry about that. I just am not a big fan of it. What do you guys all main for 3x3? Because I main the 20 magnet ball core, UV coated maglev Weilong V11 thing. I don't remember what order they go in. Okay, just learned that OLL. Still getting that solidified in my brain. My best single was 888. I started to practice F12 for hours. Now it's 4.98. Oh my, nice. You'll easily get 6. Alright. Old YS3M or Super V1. Okay. I'm trying the GAN 15. Hold on, I just had an issue. I'm trying the GAN 15. I'm still really new and can't get below a minute. Having a GAN 15 without being able to average below a minute is kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. That is like, yeah. For anyone that's new that doesn't have enough money to buy a GAN 15, I would recommend the RSRAM 2020. I've actually never tried the GAN 15, so I have no opinion on it. Yikes. By the way, for anyone that's wondering, like if anyone's looked at my live streams, I usually live stream about every Saturday. Glaucius and learn to look CFOP. Where is Glaucius? Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. Yeah, it'll also make learning CFOP a lot easier. Like learning the hard cases because you have the GAN, because that means you can do a lot of harder finger tricks that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. Beautiful T-perm. MGC looks alright, but it will be fun to unbox on my cubing TikTok account. Nice. I have most of Tuluk OLL learned. I'm working on Tuluk PLL. PLL's harder, but it's so much more fun to spam. I mean, like, so much more fun to spam. Ah, my word. I'm also working on 8-move cross. Yeah. I've been trying to, mainly my thing with cross is having my full solution planned out and then just doing it. Like, there was this one period of time where I kind of knew what I was going to do, but I was like nervous about it, I guess, because I wasn't confident in it, so I just kind of watched to make sure that it happened. By the way, guys, wide move, F2L pairs, so overlooked, so overlooked. Fresh Arcuber, I just got 35% on X in Geometry Dash. Nice. I've never played Geometry. Well, I haven't played the full version. I played like the free, I think it's called Light or something. Yeah, F2L took a little bit to learn. By the way, chat, feel free to ask me anything. Like, this is a conversation. This isn't a one-way lecture or anything like that. This is two ways. So. Oh, something just happened. Chunky VR. Who's your favorite cubing YouTuber and speedcuber? Mine are Cubehead and Max Park. I actually never got into Cubehead. Well, recently I've kind of liked him, but I don't like watching people that swear. So, I never really got into Cubehead. Favorite cuber, Yihang Wang. Or, not Yihang Wang. What am I saying? I can't believe that just came out. Timon Kolashinsky. Easily favorite cuber. I love him so much. And then probably J Perm. What is happening? Yeah, probably Timon Kolashinsky is my favorite solver. And then actually, favorite YouTuber might be Brandon True. I really like watching him. He's been making some really entertaining content. Some days I don't feel like doing 3x3. And days like today, I could just do this for hours. Timon and J-Perm are underrated. J-Perm teach me 3x3 and 2x2. J-Perm teach me absolutely everything. I don't know if there's anything... Okay, he didn't teach me Pyraminx. Given that. I learned that from Tigers and Cats Cubing. But, yeah. Have you made any puzzles? I'm working on a 3D printed 3x3. I have not, sadly. I've tried 3D modeling like once, but I was really bad at it. So naturally, I quit. Yeah, I am not super creative, and I also don't like breaking the rules. So I feel like anytime I think about modding, I feel like I would break it. It's probably an irrational fear. But at the same time, the farthest I've gone for modding, which I don't even know if you could really call it modding, was making force cubes. That was it. Making force cubes is very, very creative. I actually have thought about 3D printing a 3x3 though. But from what I hear from people like Z3 Cubing and people like that, they don't turn well. Well, Z3 Cubing made a really good one, but like J-Perm tried a 3D printed cube at one of his competitions. I don't know if anyone remembers that, and it was like absolutely terrible. So I feel like that's how mine would turn out if I made one. Z3 Cubing taught me Pyraminx and 4x4. Yeah, Z3 Cubing, he did teach me beginner, L4E, intuitive L4E. Because I remember watching his vid on that, but I ultimately switched later on to using, Tigers and Cats Cubing's tutorial on that. Bro, what am I doing? Nice. I'm all alone. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. What's your favorite cube you own? As far as just any cube at all, like from my whole collection, it's gotta be the 11x11. Because that was super fun to solve. That was a really fun live stream to do. As far as 3x3s, I gotta say that my favorite is probably the 11, my main. The 20 magnet bong core. So, yeah. You're so underrated. I'm gonna subscribe. Thank you so much. I'm really hoping, like, I don't know. It would just be really cool to get a lot of subscribers. And obviously that's like, I'm a kid, so obviously I'm pretty sure that's all kid streams. But like, just getting sponsored and then being able to do stuff. Like, even just having the perks of being sponsored other than free cubes. Like, how Brandon True is just going with Tingman on his journey because they're both from the cubicle. And, like, that just sounds so cool. And even just being able to go to the cubicle and then be like, oh, what's up, Phil? Yeah, you sponsor me, thank you. And that, like, I don't know. That just sounds so cool. Just being sponsored, being recognized, oh my word. I don't know if I'll ever get there, though. JPerm tutorials are a little too fast, so I use cube rhythms today. I just recently discovered cube rhythms, like, just recently. I knew of him from the JPerm tier list thing, but I just recently saw one of his videos, and then I'm like, dude, this is amazing. Like, how have I been missing out on this? And then I just binge watched all of his animations. Nice. Okay, what was the hardest cube you've solved except 11 by 11? Oh, that's actually, oh, sorry about that. That's a really good question. I think it would actually be solving the 3x3 blindfolded, which I did. I've done a grand total of 1 time. I practiced for like a month, and it took over 10 minutes. But that was like the sweetest feeling on planet Earth, solving the 3x3 blindfolded. And then I've also had so many attempts after that where I've just gotten like two corners off, 3 corners off, like 2 edges off, and it's just been so annoying. But like whenever I removed my blindfold, and I'm like, bro, it's not. It's solved. It's just not. And then I saw it was solved. I freaked out. But yeah, solving a cube blindfold. I don't like. I want to know how to do it consistently, but it ultimately comes down to practice. And anytime I try and do a solve, it just kills my brain. Like I'm dead for a week after that. It's it's insane. I don't get how people, like, whenever you're just starting out, do that on a regular basis, because yeah, my brain's dead after a solve or even like a attempt. What is your PR in 2x2 from Abatu PZ9D? I had a picture of it once. I don't know. It was on a different device, so I don't have it, but I believe it was about a high to mid 1. So, like 1.6, 1.8, something like that. Oh, what am I doing? Ah! Goodness. By the way, if anyone wants me to do another event, feel free to comment it and I'll switch. Like, I enjoy doing 3x3, but I'm also fine to do something else. So. What's up, random banana lover? Do 2x2. Okay, bro. Sorry, bro. I'll do 2x2. Sorry. By the way, just a disclaimer to everyone watching this. I am terrible at 2x2. So please do not expect much. What is this scramble? What? Wow, I sold it too. I'm friends with a cuber in 10th grade. I'm in 8th grade. He gave me a cube mat and a 4x4. That's kind. What a kind fella. What is this? Why am I getting the dumbest scrambles here? Okay, bro, full F2L and 3x3 is so annoying. I'm stuck there. From what I've heard from, like, a lot of people, that I've been talking to in chat, apparently, most people are stuck there too. But, it's a barrier, but once you pass it, you just feel so fast. Oh, I'm locking up. Yeah, it's really fun. In my country, it's rare finding cubes. What country do you live in? Abitu PZ9DE. I'm just gonna call you Abitu. He gave me a 4x4 because one of my classmates broke my other 4x4, so he felt bad. I usually don't take cubes, like bigger cubes in public for that very reason. I get, like, anxiety. Okay. What the heck? Ethiopia. Search it. Not gonna search it right now. I'll search it later. Like, I keep forgetting cases. My times get worse. Yes, they will get worse. Just something to think about. Whenever I was first learning, F2L, here, I'll put this aside so I don't see it. There. So, whenever I was first learning F2L, I probably averaged about 50 to high 40s. Mid-learning F2L, I was averaging 2 to 4 minutes. So, but once you get it all in your head, and you've got full, CFOP in your head, it's goated. Right now I'm averaging 47 seconds. If you're averaging 47 seconds with F2L, then you're honestly going to get really fast once you have it fully memorized, because it definitely improves your times. My parents want to make a cubing club in the city I live in. Yeah, I really want to become a delegate because there are no comps in the city that I'm in right now. And it would be so nice. Sorry about that. It would be so nice. My city has 0 cubing clubs. Yeah, mine too. I don't have any cubing clubs. I don't think. And it's not even like I live in the middle of nowhere. Any old cubes you own? I have an old Rubik's Cube. Like an actual Rubik's brand cube. And then a Chi-E. Yeah, I've got like an old bad. Well, actually, I feel like they kind of made the Rubik's brand cubes worse. I'm not gonna lie. Like over the years, they've been getting worse, I think. So I actually have a decently good one considering it's Rubik's. By the way, guys, what's your opinion on 4Pad? Should we institute it? Do you think it's unneeded, unnecessary? Like, what are your thoughts? Okay. I'm going to a competition in November. I hope I don't get last place. They have speed cubes, though. Oh, yeah, Rubik's. Yeah. But that's the thing. I feel like they're kind of making their 3x3 worse. Or, like, their normal one. So it's like, go buy a good one if you want to actually speed solve. But now, people are just buying the speeds ones instead of the actual classic Rubik's brand ones. Yeah, I do think it's kind of nice though that Rubik's made a speed cube. I actually bought it just for fun to see what it's like, and it's pretty good. My complaints against it is that it's 55 millimeters. Oh, scuffed it up. What method you use on PRMinx? I use full L4E. Cubehead bought one. Yeah, I'm not super surprised about that. By the way, you should remember me from this stream before the 11x11. I do remember because you were the guy that was there whenever I was doing PRMinx. There's just this like set of names that I remember from that one live stream where I got the amount of subscribers that I needed to do it. And you are one of them, I'm happy to say. Here's another question for you guys. At what point, let's say you have competitions around you, at what point would you say that you would be fast enough to go to competitions, or would you be fine to go at any speed? Also, I commented on the 11x11 video you made. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're in the time-lapse version. Well, everyone who commented on that is. That was one of my favorite videos to film because it was so fun to yap with chat. earlier people were, okay, let's see. After my GAN 11 arrived, I'm gonna buy a GAN 5x5. Kill a Minx and X-Man Tornado V4. I have yet to buy the Tornado V4, and I am definitely not getting the GAN 5x5 because that is way too much money for me. Well, that was random. What was I gonna say? Well, I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. Chanky VR. GAN 11, lucky, I have the GAN 356 light. Yeah, I've got the GAN 11 right here, actually. It turns pretty well. It's funny because a lot of people that I talk to in this, in like my live stream, they're always getting like the older GAN cubes, which is hilarious because that's exactly what I do. Like, they're obviously not old because they're still relevant, but I think it's funny that so many people in these live streams save up to get the like old models of GANs. But yeah, like, it's a good cube. I would recommend it. I just finished beginner method CFOP. Any tips? Definitely you want to practice cross a lot, and then I would say probably start learning more of the PLLs. And I know that it's probably too soon for you to like think about that. You're like, oh my word, I just finished learning. Please give me a break. But like the But like the PLLs are actually so valuable. Bye, random banana lover. Peace. Yeah, just knowing full PLL is so valuable. Like, it's actually amazing. By the way, does anyone have a video that they would want me to make? Or like a video that they liked a lot of mine? Because I need to know like feedback. Streaming's fun though. What? The double AUF and then it's worth nothing. 2 plus 2. Just kidding, it won't let me type that. 8, 8, 2. It takes me 30 seconds to solve F2L. Then yeah, maybe even doing slow solves might help. Slow solves are really good. Yeah, slow solves help a lot. Nice. By the way, guys, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe because it helps me a lot. And at 150 subs, I'll do a Q&A. What is... Make F2L video for beginners. For the earlier question. I don't know. When I'm solving without F2L, I get around 30 to 40 seconds, but with F2L, I get over a minute. Yeah, it's just practice, man. Like, practice pays off, and that's probably what everyone tells you, but it really does help so much, because F2L is something where you just have to do it a lot for it to click. Let's go. I'm not sure about the beginner F2L. Maybe I would consider it. So many people have said that, but I don't feel very qualified because I'm not super fast, and I don't feel like I'll be very good at explaining it. What is happening? This could actually be I guess PB average? I'm not sure if this would be. I don't think it would be, but... There we go, PB average. I haven't practiced in forever. Yeah, practice helps, but I'm impatient. I'm gonna keep practicing. Can you try the pyramid? If you mean Pyraminx, yes, I will. I will happily do that. Also, it's a pretty sweet note to end on a PV average of 5. Yeah, there's no way I'm making that better. So yeah, why not? Let's do some Pyraminx main event, but I have not been turning well today, so no guarantees. Wait. Alright, pretty mid solve to start with. I love Pyraminx, to be honest. Yeah, I just recently started practicing it like a month ago. And it's just so enjoyable. Yeah, I like whenever I decided to start grinding Pyraminx, I used I actually did switch to full L4E, and that was really helpful. Other videos just hit you with 41 algorithms on how to get better at F2L. Yeah, that is kind of true. I'm not sure if JPerm does that, but there are definitely videos that do that. Pyraminx is probably my favorite puzzle. What's yours? To solve, probably Pyraminx. Second is easily 3x3. Like, I don't think that there's anything even close. But yeah, I do love Pyraminx. honestly, like, it might be unrealistic, but I would love to get world class Pyrrha. That's mainly what I'm going for right now. World class at Pyrrha, so. Do you order cubes from Cubicle? Yes, I do. That is my favorite website. Fun fact, I actually only a couple of months ago switched because I was ordering from Speedcube Shop because of JPerm. But I did switch to the Cubicle. Number one, because so many people are sponsored by it. And then it also, like, I'm probably wrong about this, but it kind of just felt a little bit like Speedcube Shop was dying. So I'm like, I don't know. And I'd also, even whenever I ordered from Speedcube Shop, I still did order some from the Cubicle. Just not all. Eek, I am averaging terribly today. I learned beginner and beginner CFOP with JPerm videos, but the OLL and PLL videos are just too short for me to memorize the algorithm. I also love the Cubicle, but I live in Norway, so I order from Master Cube Store. Yeah, I've never actually heard of Master Cube Store, but I know that there are a lot of, like, European and all those other different types of cube stores that I'm just not familiar with. Oh my word, I am getting cooked today. What is this? Holy. I think I like changing the title of my live streams to cubing and chatting, because that mainly is just what we're doing. Like, I'm not just grinding solves. What's up, AM Min? And yes, I do use CFOP. I don't completely use full CFOP yet because I'm still learning a couple of, still finishing up the OLLs, but yes. Why are there so many hairs on this? You guys chat about cube stores. I'm stuck with a spring cube with no magnets. That's kind of rough. Maybe if you can pick up some magnets and mod. By the way, guys, anyone's allowed to ask questions. Like, I will try and answer your questions. But feel free to ask any. By the way, if anyone's wondering, my Pyramink single, it's 1.82. I choke under Pyramink's pressure. Live streaming. That's a DNF. It's hard to buy a good cube in my area. Yeah, that's why I would probably recommend DIYing, although I don't have much experience, so I can't do it, like I wouldn't do it, but. Give me a sec, chat. Just managing something really quick. Alright. Alright. Is chat updated? Where are we? Hello, random penguin. Let's see. I'm gonna do like 4 more pyramid solves and then I'm gonna take a break from that. Maybe do some big cubes. How are you doing, random penguin? Why is my... Okay, what's the worst cube you own except Rubik's Brand? I was at my grandparents' house and I randomly found this Chi-E cube with like missing 3 stickers. And I was so confused. But that's the worst cube I own. Oh. Oops. Didn't reset my timer. What is happening? Holy. Okay. I'm great with a capital G. How about you? I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, pretty well. It's been a great Saturday so far. Okay, let's see. What's your PB on Pyraminx? 1.82. Actually, I think I have a faster time than that in my L4E. Yeah, 1.63. And then solve with your roughest cube to solve. Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera off for 1 minute then, and then I'll be right back. Cause yeah, just give me 1 second. I'm back. Okay. He's actually gonna do it. Yep, I accept challenges around here. I also have nothing better to do. I also have too many cubes on my table. I mean, you guys can't see it, but like, why do I have so many of these here? What am I doing? I need to throw a couple of these off. I'm not gonna throw my main off. Megaminx. I don't really care about Megaminx. 5x5. Another random 3x3. 2x2. Main. GAN 11. M Pro. A 2x2 FTO for some reason. Okay, now I've got more room. Oh, and Pyraminx. Oops. Kick that away. Okay. Yes, it is a 2x2 FTO. I don't know how to solve it. Okay, guys. Here's the... this is my Rubik's Brand. Solve my 3x3 under a minute, and I still can't seem to find any good algorithms to help me do it. If you don't know CFOP, learn that. Oh my word. Dude, this thing is so bad. Wait, even the Chi-E that I found is better. Oh, and it's missing a center cap for some reason. Why does it actually turn well though? Like, compared to the Rubik's brand, this thing is actually kind of nice. Okay, let's make a new session. Oops, sorry, didn't need to see that. Purisu. Why would they name it 2.7 Purisu? Let's rename it Bad Cubes. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Alright, chat. Which cube am I using? Am I using the Rubik's brand, which is trash? Or am I using this random cheat E cube that turns okay, but is missing a center cap? Stickers or stickerless cubes? I prefer the look of stickered cubes. I use stickerless. Alright, I'm just gonna solve with some Rubik's brand. Let's scramble this thing up. Alright, here we go. Wait, why can't I? We're gonna get back into the... What? Why would the bottom layer just not move? R, B2, F prime, R prime, D, B2. There we go. I think my fingers are just slow. Lol. Well, skill issue. I'm just kidding. Well, it kind of is. Okay, let's see this. Planned out my cross. Ow! Oh, I feel like the rougher I turn, the harder it gets. Trying to do finger tricks. Ow! It just got my fingernail stuck in it. 35 seconds! Woo! I'm goated! Woo! Ow! Oh! Oh my word. I'm switching to this one, even though this one is better. I just want to try this. Alright, let's see this. I'm back! What's up, Zach Zap? I do use CFOP method, but one of my algorithms I use isn't in the method. I don't even know where I got it. What does it do? Like, what do you use it for? Oh, okay. Wait, this is gonna be a goated solve. Yeah, watch this. Why did I just... We're cooking. We cooked! Sub 20! Let's go! A 1939. So it's clear that my Rubik's brand is, like, worse by a million years. Ow. I actually had a 4x4. Rubik's brand once, that's what I was trying to say. But it exploded, and I didn't know how to put it back together, so I threw it away. That was whenever I was, like, new to cubing, decently. Okay. Oh. Hold on. We're cooking. Let's go. OLL. Last layer. Yes, I got a sub 30. Okay. Where do you get your cubes, and are you sponsored by them yet? Dude, I wish. I wish I was sponsored. That would be the coolest thing ever. But maybe if we get more subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. The algorithm that I use is for solving the yellow cross. But every CFOP video I've seen uses a different algorithm. Then maybe you want to use the other vids. And then, do you watch Tingman? Yes, I love Tingman. He is actually a goated CubeTuber. By the way, there's no argument. Like, no argument can be made against this. CubeTuber sounds way better than YouTuber. That's just a fact of life. And no one's allowed to argue with me because I am the very official person. It's already crazy how many subscribers I've gained in just one of these. Like, in just this vid. Or live stream, I guess. Oh, come on. Nice. Come on. Come on. Yes. The last layer that I know. That's easy. What is this? Oh, it's a... Oh my word, that was the cleanest solve ever. Oh, also, I forgot to answer the one question. Where do you get your cubes? I get them from thecubicle.com. Use discount code TRUE. As in Brandon True. I guess I just need to practice my finger dexterity. One good way to do it is if you have, like, if you know the PLL algorithms. By the way, this is the GAN 12. It's really good to just practice spamming algs. Because that gets your fingers really fast. Also, if you're ever doing YouTube, make sure to do the correct flick. The pointer finger, then middle finger. Same with bottom. Ring finger, middle finger. Ring finger, middle finger. Front, same thing. Just make sure that you're doing those flicks. Honestly, actually chatting with your viewers helps. Viewers help get subscribers. Thank you. Well, yeah, that's probably a good observation. I love chatting, honestly, because I don't have a ton of cubers around me, and I don't really know anybody, so it's really fun to chat, I guess. I have 3 4x4s, and only one works. That's so real. Also, what brand of Rubik's Cube do you recommend? Moyu. Easily. Number 1, they're really good for if you're just starting out. And number 2, they are probably the most consistent brand. Like, GAN is either a hit or miss. 13, not good. 14, not good. 15, good. But there's not really like an okay cube. Moyu creates like good cubes that are pretty cheap, and I really like that about them. And then I would probably recommend like the RS3M 2020, 2021. Just the standard version. Oh my word, we're already at 123 subs. We've gained 9 subs just from this live stream. That's insane. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna be honest. Whenever I like before I started a YouTube channel, I had that because I started this years ago. But I had that one thing where every kid thinks like, oh, I'm so much better. Most people just don't do it right, and I'm gonna do it right. And then once I actually started, I'm like, you know what? It's too hard. I'm just gonna quit. But then I came back later, and I'm like, this is actually like fun. But I didn't even think that we'd get to like 100. That just seems like I need to stop saying like. That just seems so high. I don't know. Thank you guys. And this is what I'm willing to sacrifice for you. My fingers. Oh. I just decided to hit the mat instead of hitting the timer. What's the worst? Let's see. Why does it keep saying that your messages are held for reviews? Oh, wait, what? Why'd I hide it? What happened? How do I... Wait, what? How do I post that? What? I am very sorry, AM Human. I don't know what just happened. I'm really bad at this. Bro, what happened? What? Okay, I'm so sorry, Human. I did not mean to delete your message. But for anyone that's wondering, he basically said that he has the MOU RS3M Super 2022 Maglev, but doesn't have any lube. Is it worth buying lube or not? And I would say yes to that. But make sure that you know how to lube and how much to lube. So a good rule is that you can always add more, but it's harder to take away. Okay, what's the worst cube brand in your opinion except Rubik's brand? Chi. I'm gonna have to go with Chi. I really don't like Chi or Diansheng. Although Cyclone Boys is pretty bad too. One of those three. What's the biggest Rubik's Cube you can solve by Random Penguin? I could solve probably any N by N. So it's whatever one I have on hand, and it's currently okay. Show that. Why does it keep hiding these messages? I'm sorry guys, I don't know what's happening with chat, but okay. So yeah, the biggest cube I can solve is whatever N by N I have, and currently that's the 11 by 11. So I did solve that. I made a live stream. I made a couple vids on it. You can go watch those if you're interested. But yeah, 11 by 11. Doing long live streams on Saturday is like the best. I'm not gonna lie. Just chat. Yeah. All right. Does anyone have anything else you want me to do, or do you want me to just keep torturing my fingers with this? Ow. See, some moves it's okay, but ring finger it's so bad. Ow. Okay. I've only ever solved 7 by 7. Have you done one-handed before? Yes, I have. I'm decently bad at it, but I do like it. Bro. Oh, do I do this OLL? Yes, I do. Let's go. I actually did. No, it's a middle turn. Wait. Oh, wait. Why did I just do an M-perm? Alright, 42-12. Okay. Get a PB on your main. I would love to. It's never gonna happen in this live stream though, because I got like the most insane PB ever. Actually, if we're talking about main, and we're talking about clock, I can just get a PB on clock because I've got like no recorded times. That's the strat, guys. If you're ever running out of things to do, of PRs to break, you pull out clock. Let's rename that clock. My opinion on clock is it seems like it would be kind of fun if you were good at it. If you aren't good at it, it doesn't seem like it would be fun at all. That's my opinion. Oh my word. My back just died for a sec. Also, I'll have you know that I don't know clock notation. So, we're doing a hand scramble. Clunk. Wait. Let me see if I know this. So it's you are upright, -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down right, up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down left, 0. What? Up left, -2. 1, -2. Up 1. -1. Oh, wait, is it saying You know, I don't understand this. We're just hand scrambling. Clock doesn't make sense. Who does clock? Just kidding. A ton of people actually do clock. You can get roasted in the comments because I don't do clock. Hello to anyone that just joined. I'm basically just doing events and talking. So if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments and I'll try and answer them. I'm still scrambling and it's too loud. Okay. Inspection starts now. Alright. Wait. There we go. Okay, let's do that, do that, do that. Let's hope that that's solved. 4166. PR. PB. What does everybody want me to do? Any opinions? Anything at all? Questions, comments, concerns, suggestions? Leave them down below and I'll try and answer them. Alright, let's be honest. We're not doing clock. I'm not. I did one clock solve. That's all I promised. It's time to go back to 3x3. Okay. Over the should view would mean much better because we could see the puzzles better. Oh, over the shoulder view would be much better because we could see the puzzles better. I don't have a tripod that tall. So, I also don't have a desk mounted one. So basically what's happening is there's a camera right in front of my desk. And then, I have a suction cup mount for my GoPro. And I have it connected there. So I can't really do an over the shoulder view. Sorry. That's what I try and do for some of my things, but I don't do it for live streams. Sorry about that. Oh, what? Bruh! Come on! That was with the +2, by the way. I do count +2s. Okay, I just speed solved the oldest Rubik's Band I have. All I have to say is my fingers are broken. Join the club. It's pretty bad, I'll be honest. I know this has nothing to do with cubing, but what are you guys' opinions on the Super Bowl? Do you like it? You don't like it? Don't really care? And if you do care, what team are you cheering for? Let's go. $16.88. guys, the goal, by the way, guys, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, because it really helps out a lot. And yeah. My goal for this live stream is just to get to 125 subs. Oh, what? I didn't start the timer? Okay. It would be so cool to get to 125 subs by the end of the live stream, but doubtful. Alright, chat, I'm gonna go practice. Good stream, bro. See you another time. Yeah, good luck practicing. Hopefully you'll break the sub 1 barrier and be able to average really well. And I'll probably be streaming next week, so. Yeah, I am a little bit tired. I'm pretty just fatigued, but. Nice. Yeah, I'll probably go in like 5 minutes or something, because I haven't eaten lunch or anything, and I've been streaming for like, what, 2 hours, 3 hours? I don't know how long I've been streaming. It's just so fun to talk, but it's also so tiring. Okay. Stretch a little and come back. Yeah, I might come back to live stream later tonight. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Like, it was obviously super fun to do the Pyraminx live stream. I don't know if anyone was there in chat, but it was like super fun to do the Pyraminx live stream and then do the 11x11 live stream. But I don't know. It just depends if, like, after a little break, I feel like, yeah, let's go again. Let's go. Just learned that last night. I do like that I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with F2L, because like a week ago I had a call with Morgan as part of the cubing boot camp, and he was talking a lot about edge orientation, so that really helped me a lot. I'm trying to use that more. Let's go, 1262. Do you play any games other than Fortnite and COD? I actually don't play COD, so I don't know where you heard that. But yeah, I really like to play Mario Kart. I love playing Mario Kart World. I haven't been doing it as much recently as I've been practicing more. But Mario Kart, I love the Zelda franchise. That's one of my favorites. By the way, for everyone still here, thank you for sticking around and giving me, like, making me feel like I'm not just talking to the wall. I know this one. Nice. Yo, thank you guys so much for 13 likes. Yeah, thank you to my mod for sticking around, Limit Cries. If you guys didn't know, he's a good friend of mine, and then he's also my mod, so that's nice. Oh, I messed it up. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty brain dead. Ugh. Okay. For me, it's currently 1:50 p.m. Oh my word. I am so exhausted. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the live stream. If you haven't, and it's not too much trouble, could you please like, and if you really enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe. I've got some other content down below. Just said that word content too much.